Are you a real estate investor, or do you want to become a real estate investor? I'm here to show you how I've helped hundreds of investors build profitable portfolios right here in Las Vegas, and I can do the same for you. Hi, I'm Jim. I'm a real estate investor and agent based here in Las Vegas. My days revolve around investing in real estate and helping investors like you build profitable portfolios and achieve your financial goals through smart, strategic real estate investments. Today, I want to show you how I can help you succeed and why working with me will make all the difference in your real estate investment journey. We start with an initial consultation. In this meeting, we'll go over your budget, your expectations, and your investment goals. These are the foundations of a successful investment strategy. Once we have those numbers, I can put together for you a detailed forecast and pro forma to give you an estimate of the returns and profits that you can expect. Transparency is key, and I want you to feel confident in every step that we take. Once we establish your budget and goals, that's where the fun begins. Identifying properties. This is my favorite part personally. I love finding great opportunities. Whether we're touring properties together or I'm assessing them in person and getting estimates on your behalf. I work with a lot of out-of-state investors. So for them, I'll go visit the properties personally and I'll film a video for them. I go over all the details in the house. I'll look at the aspects of why it would make a good investment and any red flags I may see. Then in the video, I'll give a comprehensive review of the home's potential to be an investment. So the first thing, of course, I want to look at what the market range for this property is. I say range because depending on the condition, we'll identify a fair range. So we try to acquire the property within the fair range. And if it's in worse shape, of course, we want to get it much lower. And if it's minimal work, as long as we get a fair price, that allows you to make a profit still. And where do we identify properties from? All right. I mean, it's not always just on the open market or on the MLS and things like that. There are other resources such as probate sales, default auctions, or even just deals in working with other investors, right? We can hear from an investor like, hey, I want to let this go. This needs work. Because I work with a large network of investors, and a lot of times we just present deals among ourselves in a sense, right? We might not put it in the open market. We might just say, hey, I have this deal. Do you know anybody that's interested? Does it fit anybody's buy box? There are several factors that I consider when evaluating a property. For long-term rentals, you'll see in my portfolio, my favorite type of property to rent out are starter homes, generally single stories a little nicer here in Las Vegas, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. But depending on your goals, we might look at condos, we might look at townhomes, multifamily units, larger houses, or even other options. This is all very specific to you as an investor and your specific situation. So we'll sit down and determine those things in our initial consultation. Area of town is also very crucial. For example, like a house that is in a very good school district usually makes a very good rental and usually will have lower vacancy rates. Better areas of town and things like that may have a higher price tag with them as well too. So we're going to look at all that information together to see if it's a good investment and if it generates a good return for you and it achieves your investment goals. And if flipping homes is your thing, I know how to spot great opportunities as well. It's not just about finding the cheapest house. It's about where to put your money to maximize your returns. And this will also depend on the size of the project that you want. I've done many flips for myself and for my clients. I've even made some videos about my flip journeys, and I'll leave a link below so you can check those out too. Through this hands-on experience, I've learned how to identify properties that make your money go the furthest. For instance, an ideal flip is a house that needs a lot of probably cosmetic repairs, right? Because if you can see the improvements, you can get a good value add to it, right? So if you get something that you just need to change flooring, paint, a couple cosmetic things, they can see all the improvements that you actually put into it, which is definitely going to help you sell for a higher price and then increase your profits. As opposed to changing a lot of things behind the walls like electrical, plumbing, AC, like you can't see those things as well. Those are just some things that we can consider. Hey, if you're finding this information valuable, can you do me a huge favor by hitting the like and subscribe button and share this video with somebody else that might find it interesting? Thanks. Now back to the video. Once we narrow down a property, this takes us to the next step in determining your return. I work with a very trustworthy network of contractors that offer competitive pricing who will work with us to quote us all the necessary repairs so we can make sure that we stay within the budget and achieve your goals. So furthermore, when it's time to make those repairs and renovations, I can accompany you or I can go on your behalf to pick out the materials for the repairs and the renovations that are in line with the current trends and will help you maximize your returns. Once we have the quotes, I'll give you a detailed analysis details of the repair costs and how it will impact your ROI. I'll also show you a list of the comparable rentals in the area so you can see what you can realistically expect to collect on rent and actually calculate your net ROI and not just the gross number. I'll factor in all the potential expenses. That's going to include things like homeowner insurance, HOA fees, property taxes, or potential mortgage payment if you're not doing it cash. Anything else that might be included or attached to this property. Of course, that's all dependent on your situation. Together, we'll strategize on how we secure this property at the best possible deal. Once we've chosen a property, then I will help you analyze which investment opportunity is best for your situation. Are we flipping the property or renting it out? If we're renting it out, are we going traditional long-term, a furnished midterm, or maybe even a short-term rental? Maybe that might be a good option for you. I'll break down the pros and cons of each options and the projected profits of each, so you can make an informed decision. And for midterm and short-term rentals, I'll factor in additional costs like furnishings and forecast rents, vacancy rates, and nightly rates for short-term rentals. And if that's the route we decide for you, I'll connect you with my network of trusted vendors for cleaning, landscaping, and maintenance, ensuring that your property runs smoothly. If you spot a property that you're interested in, send them my way. I'll gladly go check them out, providing a detailed analysis, because sometimes you see properties online and they look great, but you want to actually have someone to go walk through it and really get a good feel of it. And if you need financing, I work with many great mortgage lenders that specialize in working with investors to give you all the different options and different product types that will help you maximize your return. And if you need a property manager, I have a trusted partner company that manages my personal properties and for my investor clients as well, that will handle leasing your property as well. My ultimate goal is to help you make informed decisions and build a real estate portfolio that generates wealth for years to come. But don't just take it from me. Listen to some of these real estate investors I've actually helped personally over the years.
Jim, for me, has helped me grow my personal wealth tremendously. Jim and I have closed upwards of almost 10 deals here in Vegas, and his approach to no-nonsense business deals is second to none. As a young investor, there are a lot of folks that say, I don't know if it's right to get into real estate. Jim can really break down with you on whether it's right for you. My first real estate deal was 10 years ago. I can tell you 10 years later, it's one of the best things that ever happened to me.
What I really appreciate from Jim was his knowledge, gave me a lot of great resources. It really helped me make sure that I got a good deal on the property. Met Jim trying to buy my first house, probably in 2009. I've bought, I think, 3 or 4 houses from him, sold 2 or 3 houses from him. It's very easy. I mean, wouldn't go to anyone else.
I've known Jim about 3 years. With him, it's not scary if you're scared. You know, he makes you feel easy. All the information that you need, he gives it to you.
I've known Jim for about a year now. I just needed that little nudge. We spoke on the phone. Prior to that, I actually talked with a different agent, and she kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I talked to him literally within the first 10 seconds. I'm like super comfortable. I already knew I was going to go forward with him. He's just really on top of things. He knows all the laws, regulations. Anytime I send a message, any time of the day, would respond.
Whether you're just starting out or looking to expand your investments, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Hit that like and subscribe button, and let's work together to build your portfolio and create generational wealth. My number is right there on the screen, or drop me a comment and we can schedule your very first free informational consultation, whether it's in person, over the phone, or on a Zoom call. Thanks for watching, and I cannot wait to work with you.